don't trust her and shit. And I was just like, you didn't even know, bitch. Like, I didn't even, like, I don't trust nobody. But anyway, see, I don't like me with the headphones, but I get it, I guess. I mean, I can hear everything, so it's nice to be able to. When did you turn on?
I just turned them on.
Oh, shit.
I look like a
Like one.
like a little kid.
Nah, you look cool as fuck. Okay, I'll put my hat on and then I'll put him on and then I'll feel better. But let's just fucking start.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if I remember this. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. We are the Bodega Cats.
Fat cats.
It's lit. I am 50-foot Pchs.
I'm Laureezy.
And
Remember
collectively,
that name. Sorry.
Do it, bro. Do what you gotta do.
Go ahead.
Collectively, we are the Bodega Cats, but you say what you gotta say. You said Laureezy of the something. You were about to say something.
It was cool.
I cut your fucking.
You cut it off.
Yeah, I cut your creativity.
You cut me deep.
Ah,
Shrek.
I'm terrible.
Just kidding.
I got your creativity, and then like that was ratchet.
No, we need to be consistent. So.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, I don't know what the fuck this is, but for some reason I feel like we should be the ones to start it. So.
Indulge us, please.
I mean, I don't know what to say. If we should start with I hate this shit. I mean, I don't know what to say, but we should say. There was a couple things. I feel like nowadays I should start with a fucking segment. Or we should start a segment that says Peaches apologies or Lo siento. Es mi primer día. Because I feel like I keep having to apologize to people and shit. And I forgot, like, I wrote it.
I know you apologized to Lil Wayne.
I've been apologizing and had a couple apologies. Oh, Mayor Pete. I'm sorry, Mayor Pete. I went ham on Laureezy because I didn't understand why Chappelle was, like why at this point. Remember I said? And it turns out that he won fucking Iowa caucus. So,
even though it was a disaster according to the media.
So now I feel like, I'm sorry, Mayor Pete. I really thought you were done. Like, do you think that I would not support a gay person? So obviously I'm sorry, but I really thought that he was done. So, but now I feel stupid and I'm just like, my apologies, Mayor Pete. And I'm here for you. And if it's literally between Biden and him, come on. Mayor Pete all the way.
Well, actually, Bernie is...
Yeah, but, I mean, there's a lot of talk about how you won't make it.
Because of his age?
No, not his age. Just, I don't know. People are like, I don't know. Now I don't know what to say. Because I was like, you're done, Mayor Pete. Give it up. Like, oh, what are you doing? Like, I talked a lot of shit last podcast. So now I'm like, I don't know what to say now.
Okay.
There's plenty of room. So apologies, Little Pete. Happy Black History Month. I said apologies, Little Pete. Apologies, Mayor Pete.
He's a Lil Pete. He is the youngest
Lil Pete.
President-elect, or what do you call that?
Candidate. Oh,
That's
he's not,
he's Lil.
Democrat
He's Lil Pete.
Apologies, Lil Pete, and Mayor Pete. And,
at least you didn't butcher his last name.
I didn't even attempt it, but here we go. Buttigieg.
Sorry, Pete. We love you.
Apologies, Mayor Pete. Happy Black History Month. Speaking of Mayor Pete, somebody that don't get no black votes. And what else? Black History Month and congratulations, Chiefs. Super Bowl. And okay, apologies. Last podcast I said that on Twitter they said that Shakira and JLo Latinx representation, and I said, how would you feel represented when they're... Anyway, I'm not going to repeat it. But my apologies. That shit was hot. That shit was fucking cool, dude. I fucking loved it. It was entertaining. It was hot. It was amazing.
Yeah. Some people were questioning, like, the pole. Because they were on the pole. And I was like, it's just dancing.
And questioning it how? Like, what's the problem?
Like, they were doing a striptease for the wholesome NFL players or audience. Like, give me a break.
I wish they would have done a fucking striptease. That shit would have been hot as hell.
But she was promoting her movie, The Hustle.
That shit's almost like on DVD already.
I
I mean, it wasn't even that good. But, no, it was great. Okay, I'm sorry again. I might have to apologize.
You're going to have to apologize next.
I might have to apologize next week. Okay, no. It was not bad, but I think that it wasn't even sexual. But I do remember when she first showed up telling you and the people in the room saying she's wearing too much clothes. When JLo came out. Remember I said that? She's wearing too much clothes. I hadn't even finished my sentence when she's already sticking it.
Well, conservatives to some of the shots, like right at their crotch.
Why would they even do that?
I don't know.
That's a little, like...
Well, it's not their fault. I mean, it's the cameraman.
What?
Did she...
Was the cameraman just chose to do that, or he was instructed?
I don't know, but I'm just saying they were performing, and I'm sure they're not like, oh, well, make sure you aim at my crotch so we can offend all those, people. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
It's not their fault.
That's not the case, right?
The NFL hired the cameraman to do that. I don't know. And then they blame it on the performers, so I mean, is it really the performers' fault?
The performers probably planned their shit way ahead of time. They already knew what they were... Like, I'm pretty sure those two women have been thinking about this moment for a long time. So, I don't see how that... they did what they wanted to do and what they... And this is me. This is my opinion, okay?
They probably go over, okay, cameraman, shoot in the...
No? You know how many people are involved in something like... No. They probably went like, this is what I want. This is my proposal. And then the network was like, take this, and this out, and boom. And that's it. And then they
okay.
Rehearsed. They performed it. And now that there's backlash and there's shit, then it's like, oh, put it on the artist. They had to submit something.
Yeah.
So even like the Shakira thing.
But no, people...
That was spontaneous and that caused memes and whatever. But even that was not like...
But people make it sexual, and I don't think... I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying people are, they're like Victorian views, like, all kinds of people are watching, so, I mean...
To me, that's not an excuse, because to me that just sounds like why people obsess about, are you gay? Are you not? What do you care who's in my bed? Like, who...
I know.
So, to me, it's the same like that guy that wants to sue because he didn't know or whatever. It's like, he literally wants to sue because he got hard by Spanish speaking women or Latinas, and he is obviously a racist, and he wants to sue because, oh no, I got hard by Latinas and you don't want me.
Give me a break.
That's exactly what he's saying, bro.
I know. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying people ridiculous. On social media are like, oh, offended because I think they're just jealous because a 43-year-old and a 50-year-old.
Damn, bro.
And I mean, if they're dancing, they're not going to be wearing like a suit. Give me a break.
Or a dress.
Like ballet dancers wear less. I mean, come on, give me a break.
And ballet dancers are the most hardcore fucking athletes ever.
Oh, I know. So.
Yeah.
But just because they're shaking their hips.
So that was my...
Hips were meant to be shaked.
She
Shaked?
didn't lie to you about the hips, bro. She said what she had to say.
Come on now.
But that brings me back to, okay, well, my apologies. You did represent Latinos in the way. This is my fucking ratchet ass way of thinking. Like, you represented Latinos enough to piss off the white man to where now we're having issues and conversations. That kind of means something, you know?
That's like it when women wear seductive clothing. It's their fault because
Well,
they
don't
ask.
get me started. Don't get
They
me
ask.
started. You know how machista I am. You don't get me started.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say you're. Oh no, but I will be the first one to make that joke. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Anyway, say what.
But I'm just saying. I'm talking about males that are defending other males because they rape someone and then they're saying, well, she was asking for it. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Nobody can defend anybody that's ratchet, but
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm not talking about, yo, baby, you look good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. But I mean, that's a toughie because I don't want to jump from there to this.
Okay.
But it's kind of like a segue. But should we go to the deep in the Gayle versus the Kobe comment, or because that goes to the whole? No, let's not. That sounds too heavy. And please, no, we are not. Please, we love Kobe. Okay. The Super Bowl. Oh, did you even notice the whole cages with the kids? See, I didn't notice that. Remember when we first and you asked me, what are those things?
They panned on
and I'm
it.
like, they're hula hoops. Remember when they were taking them into the stage to...
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah,
and
I
you're like,
didn't.
what are those for? And I was like, they're hula hoops. And no, clearly they were meant for something. I didn't notice. Did you notice that at the time? I had to
I
read it on
didn't. I
Twitter the next
saw.
day.
Well, I was listening to podcasts and they were talking about it.
The next day.
Yeah.
But at that moment, did you realize?
I didn't pick up on it.
think
All
any of
I
us-
remember is the flag and
Oh, yeah, the Puerto Rican flag, which...
her daughter singing.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, I saw the funniest meme. This is ratchet. I'm gonna say it anyway. I might edit it. But that they're like, so JLo looked on point at 50 some years old. Shakira looked on point on 40 some years old, and they didn't even have like a little bit of time to put a little bit of hair gel on the little girl's little chimpas that were going everywhere. Her hair was a mess, bro. Her hair for a Latina's kid, her hair was a mess, bro. Like, they used to keep us like, they used to think we were Asian because her hair was like pulled back because that's how they always, like Latinas, grandmothers, they always had her fucking hair on point.
Yeah.
So it's like, was the stress so much about the way you looked that you forgot about the chimpas on your little kids'
No, I
hair?
didn't even.
I noticed.
I
But I
didn't
want to talk shit
notice.
because I'm a hater already and everybody's telling me I'm a hater and I should quit it. So I'm trying to be positive. Positive peaches. You know?
2020 positivity.
I don't know about 2020, just for like a couple weeks and shit.
I'm gonna only do it a couple of weeks.
Dude. But it kind of, and again, should we get, I'm not going to get into the heavy yet. G-Eazy and Meg. What the, that shit was gross, bro. That shit was gross. And I like it, but, that shit was gross. How tall is he? First of all. Because I always thought, like, I never have a chance with her. She's a stallion. And I'm only 5'7".
Was she like 5'9"? Or
But this motherfucker, I'm cooler
is he
than him.
only like 5?
Ugh, I don't know. That's why I'm asking, how tall
I
is he?
don't know.
How tall is he? Because I'm... What? Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. How do you feel about it?
I don't.
You don't
really,
care?
I don't care.
Really? I guess it's just us.
Don't be a hater against Shorter people.
Not shorter people. It's just like
Oh, against.
she's
Oh, I get
not
it.
only that, but she's the top of the top
So who do you think she should?
with the fucking.
Who? Who would you set her up with?
I don't know. I guess. What's the name of? I don't know. I mean, apparently she hooked up with Trey Songz.
Oh,
Trey
okay.
Songz is cute,
Yeah.
right?
And he's
He's a
taller.
player. He's charming. He's So that's cute. But like, what's
Maybe
his
it's just
name?
publicity.
Oh,
Publicity.
oh yeah, 100% is publicity. It's not real. He posted it on his page. She hasn't said a word other than I didn't fuck him.
So
That's all she said.
he's just
So
like,
no,
oh.
she used him, and I let Meg use me. Fucking use me as toilet paper, whatever the fuck you want to do with me. Are you kidding me? So he was kind of just like, okay, but he was the idiot that posted it on his. Not the idiot. Let me say that. If
You
I
don't
had
want
a
to
video,
apologize anymore.
no, but if I had a video like that with Meg, I don't care what y'all call me. Fucking idiot, fucking dummy, fucking this. I'm like, fuck yeah, but I was there, bro. I was there sucking in her face, and goddamn. Whew, like I said, the Laureezy.
So you're saying he's beneath her?
150%.
There needs to be more equality between them.
She's the stallion, bro.
I gotcha.
He's.
They're just using each other. So,
I guess so, but good for him.
so
good
the
for
Peaches
him.
is upset about that, right?
I think the Peaches and everybody else that is like, this guy? This guy? Come on, bro. Anyway.
But we know she hasn't admitted to.
No. She said I'm not fucking him. So cool.
Okay.
However, still, that was yucky.
So don't worry.
That was yucky. That was
Yucky,
fucking
yucky.
bro.
That was yucky.
That was yucky. Why are you making fun of it, bro? You making fun of it?
No, I just thought it was cute that you were saying it's yucky.
All right, I gotta say,
Big Peaches.
Shout outs, and then we're gonna talk about Nikki. Shout out to our homie of the cactus story, and for my birthday, and I was supposed to have it out here to show her, but too lazy to go get it. She's next to Petra, and I love her. She's great. I haven't named her yet. I don't know if it's a she or he, but thank you for my gift. I appreciate it. I am still a cactus. And you are still a flower. Shout out to you. And
We must moisturize our spirituality.
Don't forget to moisturize your spirituality.
Yes.
Anyway, segue. It's not a segue. We gotta talk about Nikki. Okay, so we might have some changes. Our podcast might change in schedules because I swear to God, Laureezy and I talk about something, and there's a whole week that passes by, and everybody's talking about it, and we already talked about it. So now we're looking like we are talking about what other people talked about, and we literally talked about it. I don't know. This makes no goddamn sense to y'all.
No.
My whole point is we're moving.
Yeah,
schedules.
we're gonna be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be hitting the light, fantastic, coming
so fresh
at
and
you.
So clean.
Yeah.
We're gonna trip the light, fantastic.
And you can hear us first, and then hear all the other bozos.
Yeah, because I've literally my favorite podcast, and that they talking about certain things that we fucking recorded last Saturday. So
It's because we're hip and hop and hippity hoppity hoo.
So I remember last fucking podcast
I don't know about that.
I said about Nikki. Like Lil Wayne put out fire. I want Nikki to keep it together and put fire out. And she didn't keep it together, but she did put fire out. So part of my shit was like the drama. Nikki's extra. I've always said I can't how do you say advocate? I can't advocate for her who she is, but her talent as a rapper, I'll go to the end of the world for her. because I know what she's capable of. So um, this last, what do you call it, song that was out there was good. Was really really good, and it gives me hope for like the rest is gonna be fucking fire. But however, Jesus Christ, all the drama that's been around it, the whole Make Meal fucking Twitter beef, that was a little too much, no?
Uh, yeah. But I think it's like that hype and it surrounds just the hip hop industry. I think I don't know, it's like watching TMZ and no, I think it's publicity. You don't agree?
No, just the fact that you put together hip hop and TMC just makes me want to throw up, because that's the whole point, that like TMC, okay, we know the culture, quote unquote, is I mean, not even say that, but like, let's say, fuck, I don't know how to get into it without getting too deep, but
Are you saying that TMZ is like too whitewash?
oh, dude, beyond whitewash is white and
Okay.
racist. Like, this is not whitewash, it's white and racist. And they portray all, other people that are not white in a very negative way, but I'm not even talking about that. That's like a known fact.
Okay.
What I'm saying is just that, I lost my
See,
train.
you're the expert in this, so
I'm not an expert.
Well, you obviously know more facts about hip hop than
Well,
I do, and my little poppiness.
but
Popularizing.
what was the question?
I don't even
I
know.
lost my train of thought.
Comparing, I wasn't comparing TMZ. I was just saying
Oh,
it's. I don't know.
well, I just feel like
Let's let it go.
they're just gonna, like, the fact that they put out on the news that about Kobe, and supposedly some of the people didn't know yet. So let's say that, oh no, we notified Kobe's wife. Okay, if you
Oh.
knew that dude, that the wife and the kid died in the crash, if you were that dude and you see on TMC, Kobe just died with his whole family. Even if it's the first news you hear and it was erroneous, you still think, holy fuck, my wife and my kid are with Kobe. So why? So automatically, even if they're like, oh, our bad, it's not all of Kobe's family. It's just Kobe and his daughter. Oh, we never said anything about the other families. Again, if you're that dude, you know for a fact where the fuck your wife and your kid are at. They're with Kobe. They're with, going to the fucking basketball thing. So that shit, like, that just shows you, and that's just the most latest example I can give you of who TMC is. So again, what's his face, Harvey something, he's gay. He's like, I'm not gonna say it, but we know a person where it doesn't, he's both color and sexual orientation, and this motherfucker is like the whitest person we've ever met, because he almost hides who he is, right? That's how I feel about this guy from TMC, is like, he has nothing to do with us, and I mean the LGBT community, because he doesn't do anything for us, and rather he goes off on like these things, like just what he did with Kobe. So I don't mean to get on this, like, I'm on this like fucking other. It just upsets me that people don't have people's backs, and I've always felt this way. I've always felt like there's a word that to me means everything. And it's like, yeah, I love, I love trust, I love this, I love that. But there's a word that's always been on top that I never said. And this lady today she just said it. And she acted like I didn't know what that word, like, and I'm like, no. And she kept emphasizing, and I said, I live by this word. And then she was like, oh, and she questioned me. And fidelity. To me, I've always felt like it encompasses respect, loyalty, trust, love, everything that I live for or live by. So to me, fidelity. If you don't have fidelity, I give you that. That's who
deep,
I am.
bro. I like that.
See, and again, I've never said anything to anybody about this word, but with this lady, when she kept pushing it, like I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about, and I'm like, I live by this word. And she looked
Wow.
at me like, oh, okay. And it's true. For the
Could stand up
longest
for your
time.
convictions.
Yeah. Fidelity.
And that's what we use, like,
Oh, sorry, bro.
in my line of work. We say, use this curriculum to fidelity. Like, really use it and blah, blah, blah. But
That's why she brought it up. But she's thinking of like a book and like a, let's be true to it. For me, is like as a human being. Like have fidelity to yourself, like who you are, like to other human beings. So when she was putting in this, like, no, yeah, like in the book, have this to the book, have this to the book. And we're already saying too much about our fucking professions. But to me, I was just like, no, you don't need to explain to me that word. Because it means everything to me. And I heard it like probably like about 5 years ago when I was just like, holy shit, that is my word. That's what I love. That's
it's rare these days to have fidelity because people are
extinct.
There is no.
Yeah. There is no fidelity. And then ratchet ass women ask for it. Sorry, machista talk. Ratchet ass women ask for it. And they don't give it back. They have no idea what it is to give it. It's almost like it's not even about being loyal. It's more than that. It's about more. I don't know. It's like a lot of people don't understand and they're fucking emotionally dumb. Dude. We're on I told Laureezy. If we get to episode 10, we're gonna get into some stuff. We're not even on episode 10, and I'm already feeling like we're getting into that deep.
That is a thing. Emotional intelligence is something that we're lacking. That I think Americans are lacking. Emotional intelligence.
Do you feel that social emotional
instead of
behavior, I guess, is both learned from a human and comes, it's both nurture and nature?
Yeah, and somewhat, but you really have to nurture it for it to come to a deeper level.
Okay.
Because just like with little kids, they don't just learn how to be a friend. You have to give them skills.
So by you saying that, so then nature, what's your explanation of nature, that they're born with what?
Empathy.
Just naturally as a human being, you're born with empathy? No, you learn that shit. I'm not going to let you even answer that. No, we learn empathy.
Yeah.
We learn empathy.
Yeah.
We might be born with a nice heart, like with a good heart, because I honestly don't know, bro. This is a toughie because everybody thinks that being gay, it's nurture and nature. And I will always argue that shit because, if I feel like we've gone way too deep about this.
I know, I'm like...
Where, even in different podcasts where it's just like I've said things that I shouldn't even say. Like, I'm throwing out gems out there and you guys don't even, appreciate it. But what I'm saying is just that if a gay person like me could not be like, yeah, let me just go full on gay. Obviously, if it was a choice, we would make a choice that's logical for some of us that are logical people, that are not logical people. Some of us that were raised logically and not to go by our emotions regardless of what we feel. That's all I'm going to say. However, but this is a conflicted thing because I feel like for this, I do feel that it has to do a lot with your nurturing. Because
definitely.
I don't believe that you're born to already knowing social emotional behavior and development and
I have I have a little caveat.
Okay. Oh, Lordy.
Athletes. Athletes, do they have a gift when they're born? Like,
Ask me the real question because I have an answer.
do athletes have natural ability? Is it, well, it has to be nurtured, right, to build. Okay, what's your answer?
My answer is that they do. They do have, and it's a combination of, okay, so their parents might be, okay, let's say basketball. You're not, even if you have a shorty and they already are born with that ability, and then if it's nurture, it could be like, what's his name, the guy that played for the Celtics. Ugh, I'm not going to remember. Anyway, so that could be it.
Larry Bird?
No. No, this black guy recently, he lost his sister. Oh, God, what's his
Not
name?
good with names.
Isaiah Thomas.
Anyway, so that's a combination, but that's very, very rare. The more natural or like thing that we've seen is, yeah, they definitely have something in them that was different, and yes, Michael Jordan wasn't developed by his mom and dad. He had something in him, and maybe they did help him, support him. Kobe, maybe, LeBron, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know their stories as children. All I know is some people that don't matter. But but what I'm saying is that it does matter the support that they give you. But you definitely are born with a gift. I do feel people are born with gifts, and if you nurture that gift, then it can actually develop something. Was that your question? Huh?
Yeah. What was the original?
Well, you said that it was Kobe or Jordan or someone like this, just born like naturally.
Yeah, but
they're born with a gift.
But we're talking about. What was our first?
It was about
Emotional.
Emotional, social emotional development or whatever it is. Are you born with it or are you taught? Do you believe? I asked you, and you answered like some random shit, and I said, I do believe that you are not born with it. No human being is born with that shit. You're not born knowing how to share. You're not born knowing how to have empathy. You're not born, and again, you might have a certain heart from your genes. Like I do feel like I have a lot of my mother's, and again,
yeah, because that comes with temperament.
And also, again, you're not born how to learn how to share. Like you don't know how
That's
to share.
true, but your temperament might show that you might have more empathetic ways or not. So you're like, maybe it's that you're born with the temperament, and it could go either ways, whether you nurture it.
Right. And then, because when you said temperament, like to me, like you're just, it's like one little thing of a lot when it comes to your whole brain, right?
Right.
It's just like, yeah, the temperament, it matters, and it does push you in a certain way, but it's not everything compared to the rest of like, okay, and we can go super deep into this, like I'm saying, like part of the brain, like, oh, the mom could have used drugs, oh, the mom was in stress, oh, the mom was abused, oh, the mom, like, so the brain and that
there's a lot of
gives
factors.
to the genes.
It's like algebra,
And the dad too, not
variables.
Just the mom and the dad make the variables for the equation for what comes out, which is us, or like the baby.
Right.
So yeah, of course, if those people just drop off the baby, and whoever raises or nurtures the baby, of course they're gonna have an incline on that. However, I don't know, dude.
But nature and nurture, that it's
I need a drink.
It's like it's deep. I mean,
it's deep, but I will never agree to the fact that it's pure nature. I will never, because I didn't choose to be gay, and if I could if I could change it, I would have a long time ago. Not anymore. But if I could have before, I would have changed it. So I can tell you, like, there's is 100% not nurture.
Right.
But
I do agree that
is there some people that say it's 100% nature?
Temperament has a lot to do.
Yeah.
With whether it's nurtured or not. That skill.
Yes. However, I do feel that you have the capability of switching, maybe not switching your temperament, but learning how to, I do believe that I was either the flexible or slow to warm up to temperament. And things have changed. I've developed a thick skin. I've seen things, I've felt things, I've experienced things where now I don't know if I consider myself, maybe I am flexible, but like you said, like now there's certain things where I will not just, I'm flexible, so I'm just going to chill. Nah. I've seen enough.
Yeah. I mean,
you obviously learn how to,
well, you
from
learn
your experiences and shit.
You learn like hard knocks of life. And
true.
You're like, you choose not to buy into that crap.
Yeah, this is true. Not buy into it, but
or be a victim. I don't know.
Right. That's what it is. 100%. I was just thinking, I feel like I've been the victim in the last few months. I've been trying to play it because it's so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking easy. And I don't like that. And I've never have. And I'm just like right now, like, whoa.
And that's why I'm single, because no, I don't. I don't want to play a victim, and I think I have in past relationships. And
how so? Talk about it.
Because, I was brought up just to be a good person, and, no one ever said, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Or they did, but it wasn't emphasized, like, I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. That was deep, though. Maybe I had too much.
No, that was deep, but I don't know where you were getting to. But
yeah, I think because I'm a good person, I think I've let people run over me.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking matter of fact.
And I don't want to be that anymore. I'm not going to be a carpet. No. What is it? A doormat. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be a doormat. Because Laureezy is not taking that shit anymore.
And I do believe that there are certain people that can spot a doormat like a mile away. Yeah. And they use us and whatever. So, I don't want you to be a doormat, bro.
No, I think in my past relationships, including my beloved Blade, I could say his name, I don't care.
You've said it
I
several
think
times.
I think his machismo, like the way he's brought up, was like, I should be in a certain role. So, and that's just his upbringing, and I'm like, no. I'm not going to do the dishes.
Like a wifey?
Wifey.
Oh, okay.
That I should clean the house, and so.
Wow.
Because that's my job.
But, okay, how did it go from, like, him meeting you and knowing that that's not who you are and all of a sudden asking for that?
I think we had a lot of issues because of that.
But you weren't that in the beginning. Right?
Yeah. At the beginning, I was not, like, Miss Homemaker or whatever.
All of a sudden...
Yeah. He's like, well, you're my wife, and
Wow.
And it wasn't really stated. It's just his attitude. Like,
I see.
but
Well, I don't agree with that shit.
he used to get upset with me because I didn't, like, keep up the house. And I was like, well, when I get home, I'm tired too. I don't
What
want.
did he?
Yeah, he did when he was home, but he expected, like, since I'm there, that or if we were going to have company, he would, like, go. He would say, why didn't you clean during the week? I'm like, because I worked and I don't want to. I work just like you, and I don't want to come home and clean. So now you're here, let's clean together. Boom. So.
And is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Not a problem, but he would state stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'd say,
You
hey.
put him in check.
Yeah, I'm like, I work too.
Yeah.
I may not make as much money as you.
What does
So
it matter?
I think he lorded that over me sometimes.
No.
Because I didn't make as much money. So I should, I don't know.
I don't know, but it sounds like insecurities to me.
It's totally is. It's all his insecurities. And I think a little bit of me said, well, is it my fault? And my little inner voice is like, no, that's his insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the time, I don't think I realized that so much. And I got to where I told him, like, hey, dude, step off. So, but I love him, but
Nah, I see.
he just said, you know how people have issues?
Everybody.
And you don't want to talk about bad stuff because he's
No.
gone, but...
Of course. That's a whole... that's a good segue. This whole Gayle King thing and Snoop. That's super heavy. And I have to say a disclaimer. This is rough to talk about because neither of us are black. And one of these days, I'll get my ancestry, whatever it's called, so I can prove to you my heritage because I know. But anyway, right now, can't and whatever. But
Are you going to do 23andMe?
yeah, and I know what I have, but I'm just trying to prove it.
I want to do that too.
Let's do it one of these days because we'll figure it out. But it's
if you don't know, now you know.
It's kind of rough because you think about like, okay, I get it. It was really rough what she said, right?
Right.
Unnecessary. And she keeps saying, well, you didn't hear the whole interview. Well, we haven't had it yet, bish. So we just gonna judge you. However, okay. I don't know. It's really rough, right? My thing is that why? One. Two, bad timing. Bad timing. And three, the way Snoop and everybody has been answering, I think it's too much. And I hate saying this because, again, I just said, the whole interview was not right, bad timing, ratchet, inappropriate, not classy, just not appropriate.
Well, did you hear? I don't want to change. Are you done?
I'm just saying, what came to her, I don't think is also right. It's too much.
I agree with you.
It's too much.
But do you want to segue?
Well, what do you think about that? You just think it's fine? Like it's I just think like I get Snoop and I get everybody being upset, but at the same time it's just like, lady, like I don't know how to defend you, but at the same time it's like, why do they have to be so ratchet? Like I heard a couple people and I thought about this too. This was one of the reasons why I want to put our shit out there right now because I feel like people talk about it a few days after, but it's, what about other people that have done shit? You don't care, but all of a sudden cancel her, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. In a way, we do got to stick together if we want to do something, but what's your segue? Is it like really a segue so I can do a segue sound or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you heard about Oprah Winfrey. She endorsed that book. I don't know. You know what book
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is?
yeah.
And
heard about
now
it.
she's. I don't know if she's re, re, redacting it or whatever.
She's redacted a lot of shit.
Okay. But what do you think about that?
I don't know. That's another thing. It's the same kind of fucking thing. It's like, why? 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 Are they? Are is there people around them? Okay, not Gayle, but Oprah. Is there people around her? Just like doing things and like, oh, we gotta put the book out. Are we gonna do this? Are you okay with that? Yeah, I'm good. That she doesn't really actually go through it or read things. And if she did, oh God, then what the fuck happened then?
Well,
It's
you
on
would
her.
think she would read it to even endorse it, right?
Hopefully.
Maybe she didn't consider the person talking about this, or she didn't know like the history, of immigrants and
The author or Oprah?
Oprah.
Okay, well, if she didn't know the history of immigrants, why would she choose a book from a white woman?
Well,
talking
that's what I'm
about it?
saying. I'm saying,
And I'm pretty sure Oprah is not a fucking idiot to where she hasn't had a fucking little moment to read a little bit about history of people that are very similar and similarly oppressed as black people have been. So if you're telling me that Oprah have never seen or heard anything about us
Yeah,
to the point
that-
that she can take a white person's opinion on it, then I'm thinking like Oprah's a fucking idiot and we have her all wrong. That's what you're telling me. So now, if I am correct with that she is who she is, she made a bad choice and she didn't really think about, just like how I feel like, and I hate saying this, but it's like everybody's always like black and brown until it happens to be about brown and then they forget about us. But
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, well, you never cover blah blah blah. Who do you expect to protect you? Puerto Ricans? Puerto Ricans are Americans. Who do you expect to protect you? Dominicans, they have their own land to worry about. Like, if you really want protection and you want allies, you should come to us that are in the north, and there's a shitload of us. Mexicans, and the rest of the fucking Latinos are coming down on the bottom from us. So it's like, if you really want to be allies, we would be allies. And it's like black and brown until it comes to a point, right? Oh,
Right.
so now it's like, oh, black, fuck you, brown. Oh, brown, like you don't care about us blacks. So it's not the case. And maybe, of course, there is cases that there's a lot of brown people racist against black people. There's a lot of black people racist against brown people. I get that shit. But my point is that those of us that are aware, that are whatever the fuck they used to call woke or whatever, is like, we are on point. Oprah is not one of us. Oprah's like clueless like that. And then regardless,
Yeah, it was just a bad choice.
Let me just say about the book, just to end my thought with this. Fuck that bitch. Because people are like, oh, it's fiction. Oh, so I can write like white people actually when they shit, like dead babies come out of them. Dead babies that were killed by them of brown people. Oh, it's fiction. It's okay. That sounds fucking ratchet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like when they're like, oh, so what if she wrote about brown people if it's fiction? No. It makes no, don't. Like, bright, no. First of all, you don't even, oh, it's like I did an interview on these people. No. You just wrote like fucking ratchet ass random shit. The fucking thing that like got me the most is like, oh, I used to call my mom abuela because I feel Mexican. Bro, what? You couldn't even have like the fucking time to Google what mom means in Spanish, and you just picked abuela? Or was that like explain to me more about that, because right now I just want to punch you in the face. But anyway, you're the one that got me into this shit. I didn't want to talk about it, and you pushed me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
But no, and they get away with it because they're celebrities. So
Oprah, no, neither Oprah or Gayle have gone away with anything. But that goes to show you. That's my whole thing.
they are gonna get away with it though.
No, men versus women. Men will always win, and that showed you right there that, when it comes to like, if we're gonna have a fight, we're gonna put you bitches down in the ground. Like, how fast were they to Oprah, bro? They used to worship Oprah. How fast were they to put Oprah and Gayle on the bottom? So that just goes to show you, ugh, this is a nasty world.
Yeah, that's.
And then you have like questions like, at least you're straight, bro. Hold on to something, bro.
Should we segue into happier?
Segue into like, so the other day, I was no, so Laureezy, this is a funny thing. Remember how long I've been doing and I said it doesn't make sense, but it's funny. So all of a sudden, one of my favorite podcasts, Joe Budden, has like a fucking touchdown thing. And I've always been like, oh, if we ever like, like he's going to notice that I got it from him, even though it's not his, it comes out everywhere. But this was literally like, we've been doing this for forever, so.
Joe Budden.
Anyway.
Kitty.
Well.
You hear that?
Yeah, it's really loud. But anyway,
yeah. We're happy.
I mean,
do.
I don't know what to say. We kind of went through a lot of things, and
that was deep. I think I need a shot of something.
I do need a drink, but I do think that we have another one last thing. Hold on.
Oh, I have some stuff.
Yeah. I thought
this is funny. I didn't talk to you
Let's
before.
get a drink and talk about it then.
Okay.
Or you want to talk about it now?
Let me just say it real quick. Did you know there's I was listening to the radio and Friday, and I forgot the radio station, but there's a twerking expert.
There's a lot.
And she sounds Caucasian, but I'm just like, I don't know. Where did twerking come from? What's the origin of twerking? Is it African?
100%. Not African. African American, if that's what you mean. Black people from.
But no, the origins of shaking.
No. Now you're going deeper.
Oh.
Twerking.
I just thought it was funny because she's like, oh, you can come to the library and you could take twerking classes.
Vulture culture.
Is that what that is?
Yes, 100%.
You've heard of it?
100%. Oh, heard of what? Vulture culture, 100%. Because you just asked me where did twerking come from. 100% black people, black women, probably on the East Coast. If you're asking me like that movement, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You don't know from the beginning? Like, I mean, Africans brought that shit.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I don't think these people that are teaching.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought you
Sorry.
were really questioning, like, oh, really? You don't know, bro? No. Obviously, they don't.
I was just stating, kind of like, just not getting props. Like, oh, I can teach you how to twerk, even though I'm Caucasian.
Oh, dude.
Sorry for whoever's teaching
I almost
twerking.
want to see.
Maybe she's not. Maybe I'm just being racist because her voice sounded Caucasian.
Oh, so maybe she has a little bit of like something.
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro.
Maybe she
has a quarter Egyptian. So she might know how to twerk. Dude, I've never seen a woman twerk better than a black woman. There is nothing. Man.
I just thought it was funny. I was like, oh my gosh, we got to put this on the podcast. Twerking.
Hey, white girl, twerk your ass off and teach the rest. Shout out to the white girl teaching people how to twerk.
And sorry if you're not white. And
you are white. Get out of here. Come here and show us the proof of the 21 ancestry.
I wanted to go to the library and see if this chick was white.
The library, the club, or
the club?
She told you she was there?
Yeah, they were going to have a party, a twerking party.
Well, if she has been there before.
At the library bar and grill.
If she's been there before, she'll be there again, and we'll go. And she can prove me wrong, but I guarantee you, She is not the best twerker if she is mayonnaise.
Oh my God. Oh. And I also wanted to do a shout out to Lauren.
Okay.
Should I not say her name?
Again, one more time. You want to do a shout out to? Okay, let's do it again. All right. Say it one more time.
A shout out to Burqueños Say.
Lauren.
Dude. What's her character name?
Shoot, what's her name? Look it up real quick. Okay.
Marty Chavez was in this, and she's like...
Why that one yellow all of a sudden? That shit went yellow all of a sudden, no?
Yeah, it did.
Hello? Okay.
Ooh, I am yellow. Look at
What
that.
happened?
I don't know.
Okay, tell me what you were saying. Laureezy wants to do a shout out. I stopped her because I... We're not paying for this. Just letting you know right now. No, I'm just saying, like, don't play the whole thing.
I don't know.
We're not paying for this, bro.
It didn't tell me what her name was.
This
Is it
doesn't say right there. Look at
Sharon?
that fucking... Sharon. Sharon's gonna be a fucking Hispanic girl. Man. Es Sharon. Es la Sharon, güey. Es la pinche Sharon. Damn, I can't believe we said
We
this.
could edit this.
We'll
Right.
find it, yeah. How about I find a picture, and on the picture I'll put her name, because I do actually love her too. But what was your reason for the shadow? Tell me.
Oh,
Shut up.
because I was saying Allah.
Okay, okay, let's do it again. Okay, Laureezy wants to send a shout out to Lauren. I don't know. We don't know your last name. And I actually could probably find it out real quick, but Burqueños Say is what it is. Talk about it, girl.
Because I was just saying Allah, and that's like, I think all in New Mexicans say that. Or you want to get down, before we invented that. Or did we? Did we invent it?
You want to get down and stuff like that? I think it's a very New Mexican thing.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, that's cool.
Rat shitness right
Lynette.
there. Lynette.
God dang.
Shout out to Lynette.
It says right there.
From Burqueños Say.
Allah.
Laureezy wanted to shut that out. I'll edit it somehow so you know. Because now she won't say it, but she was all adamant and happy about it until now. But shout out to you. And I fuck with Lauren. I love Lauren. Yeah, whatever she wants to be called. Lauren, if I Google you, you're Lauren. Lynette, too. Shout out. What are you laughing at?
We're all over the place.
We're not all over the place.
No?
We are exactly where we are supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And where we're supposed to be is...
Positivity.
I want to say something.
Uh-oh.
I have like these business ventures that are pretty amazing. I don't want to say my first one because I actually feel like I'm going to make money out of that one as soon as I can.
Make money.
Hey. But however, my second one is because I need to recruit. So I'm going to put it out there. I already have 4 people. I'm going to say it's 4 ladies. And they're a pretty good looking bunch, okay? Okay, so I have this idea. Everybody needs...
Speak the truth.
Everybody needs love. How much would you pay to cuddle?
Well.
How much would you charge to cuddle someone? Okay. Laureezy's taking too long. My point is that some people will do it, and I've had women tell me $50, which is a good price.
Well, I was thinking
an hour.
I would do it for free, but
You're hired. When women told me 50 an hour,
Wow.
oh, I'm gonna make a lot of money out of this. But thank you. For free, hey, you're gonna get paid, but
Okay.
not as much. But
Are you saying
she's like,
you want to start?
I'm gonna be
Okay.
the padrote,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have La Casa de Cuddles. And La Casa de
I love
Cuddles
it.
is what it's gonna be. Is everybody needs social emotional support, and it mostly comes with security and just trying to make you feel good about yourself and whatever. We all know all this stuff.
You had me at hello.
Exactly. So, in Japan, you can go and pay, like, hey, instead of going to lunch, I'm going to pay 30 minutes to cuddle with this bitch. And then I'm going to go back to work. And then and then you don't realize what emotional well-being does to you, right? Mental and emotional well-being will recharge you to the point that you can give 120%, right?
I like that. Like
However,
a nap, but cuddling.
Exactly. So in Spain, they have the siestas. In Japan,
Spain.
they have cuddling. However, you
Okay.
know how machistas they are, so it's only men buying cuddles from women. My whole point is that I want to have everything. Women cuddle for men, women cuddle for women, men cuddle for men cuddle for women.
Okay.
And whatever is in between. However, I don't want to cheat my ladies. Like Laureezy just offered herself for free. I'm still going to pay her, don't get me wrong. But I want you to not have a weirdo. I'm not going to have like some random weirdo be like, I'll come in if she's for free. No. $50 an hour. Take a shower. And then put your clothes back on. And then you can go cuddle with number 5, which is... Laureezy would be in
So
room
would this
number
be
5.
cuddling naked?
No,
Oh.
dude, I'm trying to have a legal fucking business.
Oh, okay.
Esta
You
way.
said put your clothes on.
I want them to be clean for y'all.
Oh, okay.
So either if they show up funky, we'll be like, go wash
Oh,
yourself.
like yoga dude.
But you think yoga dude smelling like gas? I want number 4. Ugh. I'd be like, it's going to be an extra $250 per hour. And if he's willing to pay $250 per hour, bro, you better fucking hold your breath.
You better eat a Tic Tac.
Because $250 per hour, we're going to make good money, bro. So again,
Okay.
however, regardless.
That's funny.
We're still Casa de Cuddles. We're going to have,
Casa de Cuddles.
everybody.
Cuddles?
Cuddles.
Kinkies.
Cuddles.
I know.
Oh, that's fucking with me. Everybody wants social, emotional, fluffy.
I love that.
And I'm going to provide that for people.
Now we know what social emotional fluffing is.
Come to Casa de Cuddles. Casa de Cuddles.
We'll give you emotional fluffing.
And everything else you need for your emotional and mental well-being.
Love it. You didn't know we could sing, did you?
You didn't know we can come up with the jingle in 2 seconds.
Because we're sick.
Like a murder.
Hey.
Hey. Anyway, we're about to end this shit because we're past our bedtime. Just kidding. We're always.
We're gonna turn into pumpkins.
We're gonna turn into pumpkins in 2 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ow. I'm outie.
Oh, everybody
Outie.
that knows me knows I'm always late. Everybody that knows me and loves me knows I will always be late.
And remember Miguel Ruiz's sayings? The one it resonates with me is don't take anything personally. That's my motto. Sometimes I don't live by it, but I remember when I get in a conundrum of my brain feeling like I'm being attacked, don't take it personally. Be impeccable with your words. And some other stuff. Oh, live in the now.
Hey.
Remember.
Ooh, ooh.
I need to print those out so I can keep, that's my motto, man.
This is true. And always remember, life is like a dick. It might feel short, but when it gets hard, it sure feels long. And don't let anybody call you a pussy. Because a pussy can take a real pounding. So if you're a pussy, you're a fucking G. And you are okay
I'm a
with the
straight up
Bodega
puss.
Cats.
Meow.
50 for Pchs.
Laureezy out.